Yo, Smell from Holla Direct TV, Holla Direct Apparel, askate.com. You guys working on? What am I working on? Custom hat. Now this hat right here has the mesh on it as well as polyester. This front is foam. What you'll need is your blank foam trucker hat, sublimation paper, a sublimation printer or a modified printer that prints out sublimation ink, heat tape, and a hat press. Now, what she wants OTF on the brim. She loves King Von to death. She's having a King Von themed birthday party. Let's get OTF on her brim. First, before I do that, I get out my tape measure. I'm old school. I should know these dimensions, but I will know them by the time I get finished with this. Got ourselves about 7 inches across. I give this less than 3 inches. I don't really want to be playing up here unless I need to, so I keep it right about here. Yeah, roughly 3 inches. So we know what we're dealing with now. Let's get this off of here. All right, so horizontally in width, I went about 5 inches, a little over. And as far as height, I went 2.5 inches-ish. Let me not speed past this process. We've done it 100 times on here. We're gonna do it once more because we are using heat transfer vinyl. Flip it horizontally. I like to put mine up here in the corner. And we're gonna get ready to cut this out. We click send up there in the corner to send it to the cutter. It's gonna look like this with the red outline. That looks good. It's on 2. And our setting is vinyl glossy. And we're gonna send this to the cutter. Okay, so I went ahead and cut out my vinyl piece here with a scissor. And here I have my weeding tool. I'm gonna weed this out. I'm gonna weed away the excess vinyl. You can start right here with your hook in the corner. And just slowly peel this up. Be careful not to pull away a part of your design that you will need, as it will be difficult to reconstruct or would have to be done all over again. You want to avoid that. So now what we do, we take our weeding tool and we take out this cavity in that O. Perfect. We just put this on the brim of the hat. Let's get this taken care of. What are you working on? Finessed it. Finessed it, beloved. Look, it's coming up right now, but hold on. Give me some light. Let me get some light. There we go. It's gonna be perfect. Now I'm gonna use a technique to get this down on here that my boy E showed me how to do. Shout out to my man E. And shout out to 24/7 Designs. Follow him on IG. I got a love-hate relationship with heat tape. I don't know if it's just this brand, but it just don't be sticking by me. This is the picture she wants on her hat. So we gotta shrink this down to size. And then after we shrink it, we're gonna print it out and heat apply it onto the hat. All right, now what's important about graphic design or just working with images in general is if they have like letters on their shirt or if there's letters on the picture, you want to go ahead and flip it. Just flip it horizontally. But if they don't, like you see, he has a letter O in his chain. Now, it doesn't take a rocket scientist to look at a letter O and know that even backwards, it's still a letter O. So we don't have to flip this. I went ahead and flipped it, but I can flip it back. It's not gonna make much of a difference in this case. There's no distinguishing letters that absolutely have to be turned around in this case. However, what I wanna do is I wanna duplicate this and I wanna stretch quite a few of them. And then I want to think of some other artwork I could gang up on here so we can salvage the rest of this paper. I don't like to print just one thing on a piece of paper. So I'm going to print a few of these in different sizes to see which one suits me the best to put on this hat. All right, guys, so these, we'll decide which one we're going to put on our hat. This one can go on a mug. This one is going to go on a test print for advertisement purposes. It's Black History Month, so a lot of this stuff this month. So now, this heat tape is my enemy. However, anyway, got my design centered. I'm going to add some more tape down here in just a second. What we want to do is set this heat press to 50 seconds at 365 degrees on light pressure. So our pressure adjustment knob right here. let's do it. Successful.
It's a great looking hat if I do say so myself. It's time for phase 2.
All right, so phase 2, what we do, we bring the hat over here to the heat press. All right, shout out to my boy E, again, on Instagram at 247 Designs with a Z at the end. Now look, he don't use the hat press. Told me how to use this, and this is just for the brim. He does the whole hat without a hat press. I don't know how. More power to him. He's a different type of animal. His work is amazing. I swear by him. Shout out to E for this trick right here that we about to do. All right, I'm just gonna hold this right here, and I'm gonna pull down the clamshell heat press and tack this down just to get it all on there. Just press it down after you tack it down. 15 seconds. Messed it. We just gotta press this down a little more, and we're gonna be done with it. And here we go, y'all. Sublimation cap, heat transfer vinyl coming in, saving the day. Once again, this is a pivotal time to have a vinyl cutter to just put that extra seasoning on them jobs. All right, have your haters out there real salty.
Take great pride in these custom jobs. Y'all need something custom, come holla at me. Smell from Holla Direct TV, Holla Direct Apparel, AIMskate.com. What are you working on?